traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Whoa, 10.
Here goes qualifying for this crazy race. They still haven't fixed the dirt setup, but you'll see in my other videos it was doing great, and then they did an update and ruined it.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, James, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Or at least that's how I feel, and it seems like a lot of other people do too.
That puts you 0.39 off the pace.
Oh boy, we got 55 laps. We got 17 X's, and then you get a penalty. And I think on one of those practices I was up to 12, and that was just from getting to the outside wall. It'll be interesting to see if I can even finish this race. Not to mention that if somebody spins out in front of you, or you can't stop. So, and you don't dare try to hit the brakes in the corner because it'll send you straight to the wall. So this ought to be, yeah. I'll know here in a little bit. Let's see, 2 minutes left to qualifying. I'll know in probably about 5 minutes.
$1,477.
Yeah, it's definitely using the dirt iRating to set everything up, because it says I have 1477, and I think I'm around 2,000 something in oval asphalt, paved, whatever. But I think I got a 499 safety rating in dirt too. So no, wait a minute, that's in dirt oval. No, it's in road. Yeah, in road I got a 499, and in asphalt paved oval I got 499. I'm not sure what it is in dirt. I'm sure it'll go down after this race.
That's the end of the session. P5.
So for an estimate, let's see. I say we make it start finish line, corner one, halfway through corner one before we get a yellow or crash, one or two. I mean, crash is me get crashed, or we get a yellow and have to check back up. Anybody that slams on the brakes to check up on a yellow will definitely instantly go in the wall if they're on the outside, unless they're going slow enough.
You too, Connor.
I just don't understand why iRacing went and messed it all up by changing it. I don't know why they thought they had to change it. I don't see how anybody could have complained about it the way it was. You could run the outside, the inside, the middle, decent. And you could, put your car somewhere and drive it. Where here, it's like you kind of go where the car wants to go. You really can't choose where to put it because it don't. If you go to the bottom, it instantly goes right back to the top. If you go to the top, if you're lucky, you can keep it just off the wall enough. If you let off the gas at all anywhere in the corner or hit the brakes, you're instantly right into the wall. Whether you be the bottom line, top
Hey guys,
line,
watch
any
as
line.
we progress. You'll see the ECU and the tube hose to your right will get fully covered in mud. It's pretty cool.
I keep forgetting to turn off the particle thing, so I imagine the computer's going to lag on the
The air
start
temp
here.
is 78 Fahrenheit. 55 laps. Follow car number 15 in the inside column.
Well, good luck, everyone. Let's have a good race.
Yeah, good luck.
Hey, 21, I like your name there.
Yeah, kind of fun years too. Let's be careful on the restarts too. It can get pretty sketchy.
So we get the Sandy Valley NASCAR podcast.
Nope.
Well, here we go. Hee hee.
You've just ruined my hopes and dreams.
Okay, James, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go.
Car inside, clear low. The car on your inside, 3 wide, up high. Car inside, 3 wide, you're up high, clear low.
Got a full course caution, watch out. Race cars out, line up single file behind car 19. We're under caution, pit's closed. Full course yellow, pits are open.
Is there even such thing as pitting in this, or not at all?
Nope, no pit.
If you want, as you can.
do not need to pit your tires.
The extra tyres are a relic of the default config for servers for Apex.
The dirt tire model doesn't have a damage model. All it has is a heat model. So if you're racing NIS later this week, then you're going to want to pit there. That's going to be a big advantage for you, but only for like 10 laps. But it's a pretty damn big advantage for those 10 laps.
So basically in this we have extra tires because Goodyear's got to put food on the table.
Yeah, you basically don't do that. Don't pit. Yeah, when you pit in NIS, you're going to want to take tires.
Pits are open.
Like on long runs here, there is tire fall off, but it's not extremely noticeable. Especially with the track changing, it's hard to discern which is which.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
With enough cautions, you know.
Is the Pro Series running tonight, or?
How many laps is the real life racing?
200, I think. 200, 250, something like that.
Yeah, they're saying they shouldn't have to have a pit stop.
Does anyone know if the
Okay,
E-Series
James,
is
get ready.
racing
Race
tonight?
will resume at the end of this lap.
They should be. I hadn't heard anything yet.
Because Logan Clampett was in one of the races with us earlier.
I thought the Coke Series raced on Wednesday, or is that just Wednesday for me, Tuesday for the States?
Tuesday night for us at 9. So Wednesday for you.
I think Casey Kerwin said on stream yesterday that there was going to be some like private test race first for the Coke Series people.
Green flag, we're racing. P6.
Inside. 3 wide up top. Got a car on the inside. Inside clear.
E9.
God,
Course
dude,
caution,
come on.
Be careful. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 17. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
So what I heard a while ago is the Coke Series guys are a little intimidated by this place.
I'm trying to figure out if people are losing on the straightaways when it's flat out here.
I lost the exit of the corner, sorry. I was a little eager on throttle.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Oh yeah, not you, but I mean there's tons of other people in here that are doing it too. I mean,
I think they're trying to go wide open instead of like just a hair off and it's wheel spin.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's like if you're not quite squared up and you're flat out hitting straight, then you're just going to keep, you know, swiggling left and right until you kind of, you know, square it up again. Technical terms.
You know, that comment about the Coke Series is kind of funny because Logan Clampett like flat out dominated us early here. So I don't know if it's because he started up front or not, but like he was out.
Yeah, I watched the race he was in yesterday, I believe it was, and he just bad fast here.
Yeah, I ran behind them for the whole of that race, and it's just how close you can run the ball. Like, I couldn't do that. I was trying, but I couldn't.
Alex, didn't you out-qualify him, and this is like one of your first races here?
It was my very first race that I out-qualified him by like 2.5 tenths. So I don't know what the hell I did.
Luck.
You got that replay? Could probably sell it to some Coke Series guys to figure it out.
Pits are open.
I will eventually get a wave around. Although I do like leading the pack there on the pace car.
They've probably done more practice laps than hours I've been alive.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Now only because the real life drivers couldn't race it.
That happened for the Daytona Road Course with me earlier this year. I did a whole lot of practice with the big spoilers on it, and then like a week before the race, they moved it to the small spoilers.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end
Yeah,
of this
now
lap.
it's basically balls to the walls on the wall if you want to be fast on long runs.
All of the above.
Green flag.
Got a car high. Still there. Still there. Car high. Clear outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Inside. Clear all round.
P10.
Car low. Clear low. Car low. Clear inside. Car low. You've got a car low. Clear inside.
P9.
My bad.
Full course caution. Watch out. Pace car's out. Line up single file.
Dang,
Car
I've
number
settled in.
5. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
I don't know what my car did on the start. I tried to shift into fourth and it just went to neutral for no reason.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Were you close to the front on the right lane?
I'm mad about mud getting all up in the car. I see that. That's pretty sick.
On the paddle shifters, I've found if you're going a bit too fast for the gearbox, sometimes the game, to protect it, will just go to neutral instead. Or at least I think that's what it's doing, but it will just sometimes go to neutral if you're too fast for the gear.
Well, I'm using an H pattern and a clutch, so I don't know.
In case you can force it through, but whoever it was that said they were using paddles, I am too, and I've experienced the same.
How'd you do that? Yeah. I used to think I was stupid for spending $300 on a Fanatic shifter when I drive oval cars, but I think for that reason it doesn't feel flimsy, so I guess that's good.
Pits are open.
Yeah, you are stupid. You should have got the Thrustmaster.
Yeah, I see a lot of oval guys have those, but I really do like this Fanatic shifter. I'm not disappointed in it.
Well, next year's you'll yeah.
We're under
you can use the
caution.
sequential
It's
one,
closed.
can't you?
It's okay. I'd be happy with something that I spent $300 on too, regardless of whether I actually liked it or not.
You can use the sequential for the Thrustmaster one too. I think it takes a lot more work than the Fanatec one does, but
I really like this shifter. I don't know if it was just me being better at road course racing this year, but I was pretty fast at the Daytona road course with it.
Well, it'd be nice to have that sequential option when we eventually get
Okay,
the
James, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Cup cars for the next gen stuff.
Yeah, except for that too. That's part of the reason why I bought this. My shifter is more expensive than my steering wheel. Only just barely though.
Green, 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 let's go.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
They
Clear all
got
round.
stuck in
Car
neutral.
high.
That's fun.
Clear high.
I
Car
heard that as I went
outside.
by. That's rough.
Still there. You clear high. On the outside, you clear high. Car high. Clear high. Car high. You clear high.
Full course caution.
So I think I figured out why
Under caution,
I got
pits
swallowed up
closed.
there. So what happened was
Race car is out.
I
Line
guess
up
I
single
shifted too
file
fast
behind
for it.
car number 12.
And I got stuck in neutral, and because the Cup cars have like a weird limiter on that, you have to wait for the RPM to be below a certain limit to shift gears. It's just stupid, but you know.
Oh yeah, so you're getting like a ton of overrun because you're basically redlining it when you go to shift, right?
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
It's a good thing I restarted on the bottom lane that time. Should really just use paddles this week at this track. Probably be a lot easier. Or sequential, that worked too.
Yeah, my launches I'm starting in second, but I'm like short shifting second to third and third to fourth, and it seems to be working out okay.
Six, I actually would like the look of your paint scheme. Get a little closer. Your front bumper looks fine. No, it was the 11 I was asking.
That's a dirt race. Who cares about bumpers?
I found that with RPM damage, you get a better run off the corner because you have less wheel spin.
Pits are open.
You don't gotta worry about that on iRacing.
We're under caution. Pits closed.
What I think is weird is we get mud on our ECU and our mirror, but nothing else when the inside of the car gets dirty.
Yeah, I've done that a few times too.
Pace car's in this lap. Green flag. P8.
Car low. Clear low. Car inside. You're clear inside. We're going 3 wide. You're on the outside. Hold your line. Inside. You're clear inside.
10th position.
Got a car on the inside. Inside clear.
Careful, we've got a full course caution. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 6. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
I'm sorry whoever was behind me and I almost spun out. Thank you for giving me room to correct.
That was scary.
That was fucking
Pits
chaos.
are open.
Who was in the fence? Is Dale okay?
A lot of people are in the fence. No, it's all good. I'm sorry I almost cleaned you out there. Yeah, this car is very inconsistent.
So how's everybody doing on the instinct count so far?
I don't know, I can't check unless I hit something, and I'm probably not going to do that, so...
Hit F1. Pulls up the first black box. Pulls up the first black box. It should be right there.
Yeah, bottom left corner.
I'm only at 2x.
Somehow I'm only on 2
Full
instant.
course yellow. Pits are open.
crashes.
How are you guys checking that? Oh, I got a 2x.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Not bad. Fairly clean so far then.
I had a 16x at the end of a race last night, and I only lost like 0.01 safety rating.
How did you pull that off?
Honestly, I have no idea. I wish they'd do the safety rating like this at the restricted plate tracks as well.
Right, James, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Really?
Wow. Why?
5, you have a mic? Yeah, what's up? How's my front bumper looking? I'm just curious.
Looks fine to me, actually. I mean, it's still there, so that's good.
We're going
Can't
green
say
next
the same
time
for the
by.
guy next to you.
And 4th thing. It looks like you got one.
Based on me having to pass 2 cars, I think I was the reason for the delayed green as I got waved around. Sorry, chaps.
Green to the end, guys. Let's go. Green to the end.
Hot.
Green, green, green. Let's
the
go.
end of this lap.
There's a car on your inside. Clear low.
Oh, yikes.
Outside,
Oh, no.
we're 3 wide. Clear inside.
Sorry,
Car
man.
low. 3 wide. You're in
Oh,
the middle.
damn
You're
it.
up high. 3 wide.
Full course caution. Watch out. Pace car is out. Line up
Definitely
single
here.
file behind car number 6. We're under caution. Pits closed. We think Newell has stacked it.
You know, the one time we have a delayed caution is the one time I'm involved in one.
So are you blaming it on me again? I feel offended.
Pits are open.
To get out of the habit of lifting whenever a caution comes out because I just freaking plowed the fence now. Now I have a 2X.
The caution came out, you and P2 just face first right into the banking. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I checked up because somebody in front of us got just cleaned out, and were like facing me, like their bumper was facing me, and then I got like just pummeled from behind and sent around.
You ended up making a very good roadblock. There was maybe 1 lane through it, and everyone was trying to go high into the corner, so couldn't go through the 1 lane, which was at the bottom. I think I saw 7 cars around at one point.
It's really frustrating how late that flag was thrown, because I went from like, what, 5th or 6th to 17th or so.
At short track racing?
No, that's Dirt Bristol.
One and the same.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I think this is 6.
Correct answer's probably too long.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
It's usually 4 laps per caution, plus the 1 for delayed green. With this being 6, someone else do the maths, it's almost 9 in the evening. Yeah, 25 sounds right.
Okay, James, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
If only they'd implement that, it would be much more interesting and might stop people wrecking so hard. make the race take 3 hours.
Can't wait for the UMP modifieds here next week. I feel like that'd be pretty fun.
Green flag, rip.
Clear all round. You've got a car low. Clear low.
B12.
Inside. Clear inside. Car low. Hold your line. Clear low.
B10.
Inside. You're clear inside. Car inside.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution. Pace car is out. Line up single file.
What do you
behind
mean,
car
let the
3.
23
We're
car
under
by?
caution. Pit's closed.
I need to stop wrecking. Every time the caution comes out, I freaking lip and my car just pounds the fence.
On the plus side with all of these cautions, every time they happen, I end up behind the
Pits
pace
are
car.
open.
I don't know, how do you like my rear bumper? Or, I presume, lack thereof.
You mean your spoiler, because that's the only thing that's back there.
Check other four, check other four.
I figured as much, but are you enjoying the view?
I'm enjoying it. I don't know where you're from. Would you call that a wing or a spoiler?
If it was hanging, it would be a wing, like a GT car, but this is a spoiler because it spoils the aerodynamics.
Science.
2.
Generally, in my mind, a wing improves performance. In these things, they definitely don't.
Is this going to be a natural green-white checker?
No, if we get another caution, there's going to be a green light checker, I think.
Check it.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Wave round happens, so it's 3, I think. I wasn't too wrong.
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace car's coming in this lap.
That's definitely been interesting so far. Should have talked more, I guess, during this, but I kind of lost track of what I was doing with talking about everybody else. Kind of forgot I was streaming.
Green flag. We're
You're clear inside. Car high.
2.
You're clear outside. You've got a car on the outside. Clear outside. You're down low, 3 wide. Clear high.
Full course caution. Be careful. Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 19. We're under caution. Pits closed. course yellow. Pits are open.
Please, you check up and forward.
Lucky dog coming outside.
Yeah, Connor, that seems to be a common thing around this place.
I get an impression that it's more that people aren't familiar with running dirts, especially, or more so in the C6 than this, admittedly, but I think it's just people aren't familiar with the characteristics.
That's just the thing, though. These and the trucks handle nothing like a dirt car here.
They did.
Actually, really bloody fun because of the way track changes.
Pits are open.
I think a lot of the problem is people think they should drive like a dirt car. You can get these things sideways in the corners, you just have to kind of throw it in there.
The thing I've learned here recently, it's not necessarily who has the most talent, it's who can exploit the best. And that's always going to be your winner.
In the C6 races I've run, people have just been wall grinding the whole fucking time because it's faster. It's kind of sad, but, you know.
Yeah, I'd say C6 is a no-go at this track.
Okay, James, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I think the lower series might be a miss at this track, you know. It's better to race around people who have at least a little bit more experience. In this situation, at least.
You say that, but even then in C, it's actually been quite good. The races I've run, I think I've had 3 cautions each race. I can agree with that as well.
I have not had the same experience.
Green, 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 let's go. P11.
Car low. Clear low. Inside. You're clear inside. You've got a car low. Inside clear. Car low.
Oh my god, we did it.
You're clear inside. Car low. You're in the middle. You're clear outside. Clear all round.
White flag, one more lap.
Outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Car outside. You're clear outside.
I would like to point out that this is the first ever race I've been in at this track that has actually seen the checkered flag.
I'd also like to point out that this is my first ever race this week. Come on.
Same.
I think I need to start working on dirt oval. I'm falling in love, man.
It'll do that to you.
Is it possible to burn this thing down?
Doing the funny.
Good win, 26.
Yeah, that was interesting. Kind of like what I figured. It's pretty much the outside. If you check up, you're in the wall. as the track goes to wear, though, it seems like it gets more realistic. Like the more blue groove you get, the more the car slides. It seems more like it should.